what are the vital things you have to know to be a professional director?
Well, you know, I speak at film schools. I'm invited sometimes to speak at film schools. I don't search them out. But I feel that too many films that I see by young directors are kind of totally derivative from films. They know nothing about life. It's all what they know about life is derived from watching films. And so getting back to earlier, you sink into cliches and you don't make it new. You can't make it new. People ask me, did you go to film school? I said, no, but almost. I said, what's almost? Well, I worked in a Swift's packing house, abattoir. I worked at Goodyear Tire and Rubber. I worked in restaurants. That was my film school. What do you mean? I said, well, I watch white people work and they live and interconnect. And I think that, I said, when I worked at Goodyear Tire and Rubber, I said, that stood me for a whole lifetime of directing all those people that I worked with. And so I think you should go out and get jobs. But this is not necessarily, I'm not trying to suggest this to everybody. Some people are capable, have the insights already. There's some great, Almodovar, some great Spanish director, others. And I think like Anderson, who just did Master, I don't think he knows his knowledge of life is so deep. Yeah, I'm sure he didn't work in an abattoir. But for whatever it is, but you've got to have some knowledge about life. You know, that's the most important thing. You've got to make a statement about the. It's funny, when I went to Australia to make this film, Wake and Fright, which is going to open on October the 19th at the Nuart Cinema, and I'm going to introduce it and Q&A it. A man came up to me and he said, "You're here to rubbish us, aren't you?" This was an Australian, out in the outback. "You're here to rubbish us." And I said, "No." He said, "Oh yeah, you're going to here to rubbish us." I said, "Listen here, I don't know you well enough to rubbish you. And anyway, I'm a director. I don't criticize, I observe and I empathize." And to quote my culture hero, Anton Chekhov, he said, I'm not the judge of my characters, I'm their best witness. And that sent a shiver at my backbone when I read that. I'm not the judge of my characters, I'm their best witness. I'm their best witness. So when I made Wake and Fright, the character Denny Kravitz does horrible things, but somehow I want to get inside making him behave like that. And that's what interests me. It's not judging people. And that's not art. That's not directing. That's not writing. That's nothing. I don't know what that is. That's for the courtrooms. So I think the knowledge of the human heart and the human soul, however you arrive at it, I had to go and experience it. Some people have instinctive knowledge of the mechanisms of the human heart. But I think that's, to me, is the most valuable thing in being a film director.